Yahweh spoke out of the tent of appointment to Moshe concerning ascending offerings, and now he goes on to other offerings. Vayikra, Leviticus chapter 2. And when a soul offereth an oblation of a grain offering to Yahweh, his oblation shall be of fine flour, and he shall pour oil upon it, and put frankincense thereon, and he shall bring it to Aaron's sons, the priests, and he shall take thereout his handful of the fine flour thereof, and of the oil thereof, with all the frankincense thereof, and the priest shall burn it as the memorial thereof upon the altar, an offering made by fire, an aroma of assuagement to Yahweh. And that which is left of the grain offering shall be for Aaron and for his sons. It is a holy thing of holy things, from the offerings of Yahweh made by fire. And when thou offerest an oblation of a grain offering baked in the oven, it shall be unleavened cakes of fine flour mingled with oil, or unleavened wafers anointed with oil. And if thy oblation be a grain offering of the baking pan, it shall be of fine flour unleavened, mingled with oil. Thou shalt part it in pieces, and pour oil thereon. It is a grain offering. And if thy oblation be a grain offering of the frying pan, it shall be made of fine flour with oil. And thou shalt bring the grain offering that is made of these things to Yahweh, and it shall be presented to the priest, and he shall bring it to the altar. And the priest shall take up from the grain offering the memorial thereof, and shall burn it upon the altar, an offering made by fire, an aroma of assuagement to Yahweh. And that which is left of the grain offering shall be for Aaron and for his sons, a holy thing of holy things, from the offerings of Yahweh made by fire. Every grain offering which ye shall offer to Yahweh shall not be effectuated leavened, for ye shall burn no leaven, nor any honey, as an offering made by fire to Yahweh. As an oblation of first fruits ye shall offer them to Yahweh, but they shall not come up for an aroma of assuagement on the altar. And every oblation of thy grain offering shalt thou season with salt, neither shalt thou cause the salt of the covenant of thy God to cease from thy grain offering. With all thy oblations thou shalt offer salt. And if thou offer a grain offering of first fruits to Yahweh, thou shalt offer for the grain offering of thy first fruits Aviv, parched with fire, bruised grain of the fresh ear. And thou shalt put oil upon it, and lay frankincense thereon. It is a grain offering. And the priest shall burn the memorial of it, part of the bruised grain thereof, and part of the oil thereof, with all the frankincense thereof. It is an offering made by fire to Yahweh. And if his oblation be a sacrifice of peace offerings, if he offer of the herd, whether male or female, he shall offer it without blemish before Yahweh.